Hey, fellow Kotanas, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Gropivian, and we are back with a brand new prediction video for today's Elimination Chamber. It is the 16th time that the Elimination Chamber event has been held. However, there have been over 36 total Elimination Chamber matches in WWE history, actually. And there's going to be two more come later tonight. So let's get this prediction video started off right away with an Elimination Chamber matchup. And we're going to get it started off with the Elimination Chamber match for the WWE Championship, the Undisputed WWE Championship at WrestleMania 42. This match features Logan Paul, who was just added recently on SmackDown, Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, Javon Evans, LA Knight, and Trick Williams. This is going to be an incredible Elimination Chamber match. Probably one of the better ones, and there's a lot to get into with this match because, honestly, somebody's going to get screwed, and I think it's going to be Cody Rhodes who gets screwed by Drew McIntyre, or maybe we see a flip, and maybe somebody else is screwed out of it, like maybe Randy Orton, for instance, where we come to find that he was the one who attacked Jacob Fatu. Throwing that prediction out there right away. I think this matchup has a lot in store for us as wrestling fans. This is going to be anybody in this matchup I would love to see to take the victory in this one. Randy Orton for the chance for his 15th World Championship at WrestleMania 42. Would love to see it. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Yeah, another match with him and Drew. They've put on so many good matches already, but I still have a feeling that somehow LA Knight is going to squeeze this one out. It just, how long can you go without utilizing one of the biggest stars on the roster currently until you completely waste your opportunity at utilizing someone like LA Knight? And as much as I'd love to say Randy Orton, I just don't think he's got this one. So I'm making a very bold prediction here, as I like to do in these prediction videos, and say that LA Knight is actually going to come out the victor in this one. Bold prediction, yes, but you know what? I'm the one wearing the Goldberg shirt from WCW days predicting a WWE video.
Crazy timeline we live in here.
That without a shadow of a doubt, LA Knight, actually with a lot of doubt, that LA Knight is still somehow going to pull it out in the end. Maybe with an interruption somewhere along the way, definitely from either Drew or Jacob Fatu or both of them. Maybe even Sammy, who knows? Going to stay on the Elimination Chamber matchup here and go into the Women's Elimination Chamber match for the WWE Women's Championship match at WrestleMania 42. This one, of course, is between Tiffany Stratton, Kiana James, Rhea Ripley, Asuka. Man, oh man, so many great names. Raquel Rodriguez, Alexa Bliss. I mean, Jesus. This one, if I thought the other one was going to be great, this one's going to be fantastic. I mean, it just has everything. All the pieces are there for this one to really, truly be a phenomenal Elimination Chamber match. And it's not going to take me long to get a prediction out of this one. I think Rhea Ripley is the winner in this one. As much as I'd like to see Tiffany Stratton go on and face Jade Cargill for the WWE Women's Championship, it's a bigger match right now with Rhea Ripley versus Jade Cargill. It's just right there, waiting at Mania 42. Can't wait. It's going to be an interesting match. It's going to be a brutal match, as the Elimination Chamber usually is, but it's going to be a fun one. Alright, sticking with the women here, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship, of course, it's between the champion, Becky Lynch and AJ Lee. Oh baby, this is gonna be a fun event, and this is gonna be a fun matchup right here. Of course, it's taking place in Chicago. Gonna get into that a little bit later with the next matchup. Right now, she has all the chips on her side, which means that all the chips are going against Becky Lynch. And when Becky Lynch has all the chips going against her, that is when she is the most dangerous. We've seen that time and time again, especially with title reigns. This instance, though, all the chips are against Becky Lynch. I don't think there's anybody who is saying that Becky Lynch is going to come out of this victorious.
Except me.
Somehow, someway, probably by cheating, Becky Lynch is walking away, still the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship, setting up a rematch with AJ at WrestleMania 42. And we'll get to that when WrestleMania 42 comes up. The pieces are there for an interesting kind of schmoz situation to happen. And it's the right time to continue Becky Lynch's heel run. This is a situation that presents itself in the best possible way. And if it is done properly, people are either going to really, really love AJ Lee even more, or they're really, really going to hate Becky Lynch even more. And that raises the bar for a possible Mania 42 match, where I feel it would probably be a no disqualification style match. Probably be the best match on the card, too. Just because those two women, bar none, two of the best psychology minds in the WWE right now. Not just on the women's side, on the entire roster. Psychology is strong with these two, and it's going to come into play. Speaking of psychology and speaking of Chicago, here we go. WWE World Heavyweight Championship match between Finn Balor, the challenger and champion, CM Punk. This is where Chicago's really going to come into play, obviously. Not that it's not going to come into play with AJ Lee and Becky Lynch. It will, just because, by technicality, AJ Lee is a Chicago native. Chicago, though, is going to go freaking bonkers, as it always does when CM Punk walks out there with that championship to face Finn Balor. And this is a match that I think a lot of people seem to think that this is where the whole breakdown between JD McDonough and Dominic Mysterio and Finn Balor is going to happen. I think that it will, but I don't think it's going to have too much of an effect on how the match ends. This one is a match that needs a clean end in order to get us to that CM Punk versus Roman Reigns match at Mania 42. And it is going to get so crazy and so loud in there. And we've seen these two face off on Monday Night Raw before, and it was a tremendous match. This is going to be, I think, even better than that match was. Not only is it a pay-per-view or a premium live event for WWE, but it's the last pay-per-view before WrestleMania 42. All the chips are in. No pun intended, because of Mania 42 being in Las Vegas. But literally all the chips are in. So, basically, how do I see this one going down? Well, I do think that Mysterio and McDonough are going to get in there somehow, some way, near the end. But I don't think it's necessarily going to have an extraordinarily, completely cover how the match goes. The match for this right here, the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, while McDonough and Mysterio, either one or both of them, are definitely going to get into this matchup and affect it in some way. I don't think it's going to be the overall end. I do think it's going to come close to the end, but I don't think that it's going to decide who wins or who loses. I do think that it's going to make a very
poignant
situation come apparent that the Judgment Day thinks that Finn Balor can't get it done without them anymore. And that's what I think is going to be the ultimate push for Mania 42. Because I think Roman Reigns is going to come out and knock Mysterio and McDonough with spears and Superman punches, basically giving CM Punk the chance to win the match ultimately. So I do think it's going to have a factor to play at the end of the match, but this matchup is going to be a great match. It's going to be a fantastic match. It has to be. It's the last one for CM Punk before he faces Roman Reigns, or at least on pay-per-view. And at Mania 42, of course, WrestleMania 42 in Vegas. But ultimately, this is going to be a great event. CM Punk retains the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, goes on to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 42. I'll cover that one when it gets a little closer, and hopefully my current sickness situation doesn't rebound on me and cause things to go haywire for this next month of stuff. Ultimately, this is going to be a great event. I will try and get my review out of the event, hopefully sooner rather than later. We'll see how I feel, and as time goes on. I thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you think down in the comments down below. I always love hearing from you guys. Aside from that, always remember to imagine your dream, create your happiness, and live your life on the edge, and I'll see you in that next episode. Have to get this in there. See ya.